I was going to start it a couple of minutes ago, but I noticed from my Elgato software that I were dropping frames, and I don't know why, because I've not got any programs open that I shouldn't have open. And it was working fine last week with the settings that I've currently got, so I'm not sure what's happened. So I've reset the settings to default. I think because I've done that there might be a couple of extra seconds delay, but it should be just, you probably don't notice. It's probably just going to be how it normally is. Anyway, it's not like it's 30 seconds. That's annoying, you know, when that happens from time to time. I'll start streaming. It's not happened for a while though. I'll start streaming, and then I've got some huge 30-second delay. Can't remember the last time that's happened. It's got to be knocking on 6 months at least, maybe even longer. Anyway, welcome everybody. Go through everybody's names. Let's get this out of the way first. If you've not been in my stream for a few weeks, you'll notice a difference in microphone quality, and that's because I can use a Snowball microphone now when I'm live streaming, because I've got a new USB hub. Actually works when I'm streaming now. So I can record to an external hard drive, use my Elgato, and also my mic at the same time. It's a USB mic. But I don't think there's anything else to mention. Other than I need to go get my bloody car because it's impounded, and then we can have a quick recap on the VSTR. I'll welcome everybody in first. Just get off this road, get down here, park it up. I sound tired. I mean, it's still morning, I guess. Revoker, welcome. Trevor, Minty, Clues, Craig, Liam P, Unknown 57, MGC, Jonathan, Yuka, Vincent, DG Viper, Jordan, Ricardo, Ninja Realm. Oh, welcome guys. I know I didn't really get a lot of sleep though. Might be why I sound slightly different, but anyway, I'm still going to stream. Probably not noticed in 10 minutes or so anyway. Right, I need to go get my car back. I don't know what happened, but it's been impounded. I believe it's a VSTR, so I need to get this sorted out. VSTR, I'll talk about it when I get it back. Hopefully we'll get the F1 cars. You know, I like the look of the Drift Yosemite. However, we've already had plenty of vehicles like that in past, and it's just a more customisable version of the previous Yosemite that we had, I think. So I'd rather have something completely new in the game. That being said, I don't think it's going to come out this week. I was saying last week, they've not really followed a certain pattern. Now they release the vehicles anymore, this DLC, but over the last few weeks or so they've just been somewhat fine again. Anyway, I'll let you know when the Tunables come out. I'm just trying to get this car back.
Looking good, honey.
I think they're bringing out some new races. It's a new category of vehicle, isn't it? The F1 cars. Open wheels or something. I don't know. I've not seen anything on it, but apparently that's what's going to be happening. Hopefully this is the VSTR.
Shit!
Here's my VSTR.
Man!
I don't know what happened. Can you hear me properly anyway? It's not too quiet and it's not too loud, is it? Shadow Fox, welcome, Paulo. I don't know, Rockstar servers are just a bit dodgy.
Cheese
This is the VSTR. It's about 1.3 million, isn't it? I think it's 1,285,000, if I remember correctly. It's an alright looking car. I wouldn't say it's the best looking thing in the game, in my opinion, but I don't know. You might think it's opinion based that. Performance wise, I think it's alright for the price you pay. It's fairly average. Well, no, it's above average. From what I can remember. Didn't really play the game much this week, so really had time to drive it since last week. But compared to all the other cars recently, I would say this is probably the most reasonably priced vehicle. I know it is 1.3 million for a vehicle like this. That being said, it's not as much of a rip-off as all the other cars we've been getting lately. I think a lot of the cars we've got this DLC, yeah, they've been alright, they've been too bad, but the price of those vehicles have just been ridiculous. Anyway, I think we've got about 48 minutes or so until the Tunables update, if that. That's a rough guess.
That you want me to perform?
So yeah. Right, let's repair this then.
Good
You
to
can
go.
see it in here. It's a bit dark outside in GTA. There were plenty to customise on it. I've not seen any exhaust like that. We've had exhaust at the side like that plenty of times before, but not like on this car, so I think, yeah, there were 18 different choices we could have. Those ones are a bit weird. I never noticed that last week. I probably just skimmed over them. Didn't change secondary colour. We normally do, even if it's not changing anything. Yeah, they probably will bring out F1 races when they bring out a new car. Horseman, welcome. Not too bad, dude. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Let me get Foxy Snaps up actually. Not done that. Everything but Roblox, mate. I'm not having this. Sorry, that's a bit of an in-joke. Roblox LFG. There we go. Now let's get Foxy Snaps up. Right, anyway, I think there's in fact, no, I don't think there's too many. Yeah, there's a few. I was going to say there are about 10 or so, but I don't think there is. Just short of 10, I think. Yeah, 9. But yeah, there's nothing really too much to look at here. Just fairly standard spoilers that we got with this car. Side skirts, not too many. I think that's because the exhaust changes that as well. So suspension, I think there's a bit of camber on this bit, slight bit. Yeah, there you go. As you can see. Anyway, let's back out of this. There's not too much to go over in customisation. There is a fair bit to customise on it, but I think everything else we've already seen before on other cars. So it's nothing too interesting at this point. The tunables aren't out just yet. Welcome stream if you just joined us. If you are enjoying, I know we're only, I don't know, 5 minutes so into the stream. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you are enjoying. It does help my channel out. Appreciate it if you have done already, by the way. Right. I've not seen anything on the tunables. I'm just checking in a minute. We'll probably not see anything until about another 40 minutes or so, like I was saying, just before we pulled in up into that garage. Oh, by the way, you know the video I uploaded last week? It didn't have race highlights because there was an issue with rendering that video. Otherwise, I would have had race highlights in. So this week, hopefully it doesn't happen again, but I think I'll just put the most interesting race in that video. So you'll have me customising the vehicle, and then the most interesting race. I'll put that in. I'll try and not make it too long. I really want to have race highlights in because it's alright to look at. You get the gameplay of the vehicle as well as the customisation. But it were going to take forever last week. I had to get the video out, so apologies for that. Don't really know what we're wrong. I can't provide you with an answer, but my volume's loud. I can turn it down a bit then. Hang on. Is this better? It's reset it. Hang on. It reset it. That's because I was messing about with settings earlier, and I pressed reset the Elgato settings, the picture settings, and it must have reset the entire thing. There we go. Right. I did check it before I started streaming, but it was fine. I don't know. A bit weird anyway. You made a video of the F1 cars. Oh, you were on about it last week on Twitter. Right, let's go and do the wheel spin because I don't think we did it last week. And it's the Oppressor Mark 1. Oh, it's an interesting vehicle that I don't think whatever's going to be the podium vehicle this week, I don't think it's going to be as interesting as that. Bit of a unique vehicle to have on there at the minute. So let's spin it once, we might as well one final time instead of trying to get whatever car is going to be the podium vehicle shortly. Oh, by the way, my controller's a bit iffy at the minute, so I might crash once or twice when I shouldn't. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying it's going to be something like that because it's Valentine's soon. I mean, when is it? Is it 14th? I don't know. I don't know when it is. I think it's 14th, isn't it? So that, if anything, that could be next week. But it could be today. I don't know. I might have got that wrong. Might have got that completely wrong. Yeah, it's probably going to be the Drift Yossi, mate. Today, anyway. Right, we'll spin this wheel then, see what we get. Not going to cheat it or anything. We're just going to spin it normally. Right. If you want this vehicle, and you want to try and get it on the wheel, it's probably going to be your last chance. If you've not done it today, it lasts 24 hours, get another spin. Right, let's have a look then. What we're going to get, I've only ever got the vehicle once, and I think that was with the Ardent. I could not believe it. I've got a discount. Nice. Wow. On that website as well. That's tragic anyway. Well, let's get back outside then. There's nothing left to do in there. Welcome to the stream if you just joined us. If you haven't done already, and if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like on the stream. It does really help me out. Because the way YouTube works and the algorithms and everything, it promotes content that's liked. So if you want to help me out with the stream, appreciate it. Right, anyway, that's Street Race King, by the way. He's had a slight name change.
I think I'm gonna pick up smoking.
Hey, listen, if you're gonna come in chat trolling, at least do a good job. I don't think there's anything to talk about. I got me 1 million, by the way, so if you played with in the past week, you should have your million in game. I'm guessing it's going to be similar next week for when you play this week and you get the money as well. Anyway. I can't believe people still join. I mean, it's always been pretty obvious anyway, but I can't believe people even attempt it. Talk Spanish. Does that sound Spanish? Can't talk Spanish. Can't even remember last time. In fact, no, I can, because I went over here. Never mind. Before that, it had been a few years, but I went over here to Spain. When did I go? 2018. That's not even 2 years ago, because it was back end of 2018, so that's like 14 months. In fact, no, a bit longer than that. Maybe 18 months. Right. Let's go for a drive again. The car am I in? The VSTR came out last week. Who's this? It's Revoker. And Mikey B, Jesus Christ. Hey, listen. In fact, no, I'm not going to mention it because it's too much of an in-joke. Nobody will find it funny. Anyway. There's two different types of trolls. Like, the trolls that are alright is when, I don't know, we're just having a laugh, I guess. I guess you could say that's trolling. You know, like, you're just trying to have a laugh and it's pretty obvious that you're joking about. And then the ones that aren't alright is when you're just trying to mess people around, you know, mislead people. Or the people that just, you don't, well, I don't really see it too much, you know, like, I don't know, can't really give an example, but people that just want to rate on everything, you know what I mean? Those type of trolls, there's the trolls you don't like. If someone's having a laugh, like, we troll about all the time. Like, we have a laugh. You know, it's a joke, it's a bit of sarcasm and stuff like that, but I class that as trolling at the same time, but that's a good troll, you know what I mean? Anyway. There's trolling and then there's just being a dickhead. Right. Put it blunt for everybody. Right, so if you've not seen this new car, here it is. I can't show you the paint job properly and all the fine details because it's night time, but I don't know whose car this is, but it's been merged, I think. Judging by that paint job anyway. It doesn't look too bad. Nice car. Let me just check. I should have checked the price on it. Sorry if I've missed your comment, by the way. I can hear some explosions going off. Yeah, I was right about the price. It is 1,285,000. If you missed what I was saying earlier about this car, this is probably the most reasonably priced car, this DLC, for what you get. I mean, it is still expensive, don't get me wrong, because the economy is in GTA these days. But compared to everything we've been receiving recently, I think this is a fairer price compared to what we have been spending on vehicles, this DLC. Obviously, we had the Carrying Sultan. The Carrying Sultan is more expensive when you've got the trade price unlocked. And look what you get. Like, I'm not slagging that car off. Don't get me wrong, that's probably one of my favourite cars in the game. However, I don't see where that price comes from. I just don't. Anyway, same way a few of these other vehicles. I've not used them all, so I can't really say too much. But the Nagasaki Outlaw, I don't know, I feel like that were really overpriced. That should be at least 500k. Yeah, the Kanjo. I think it's called the Kanjo, that, the Civic. New car is probably most likely going to be the Drift Yosemite. You've already got the Yosemite in game. I was in the Yosemite not too long ago on stream. Everyone's got bloody merge cars. He's even got his other account in. You got 2 Xboxes. Saying that, I've got 2 Xboxes. I've got a normal Xbox and then my Xbox One X. I'm going to have another one by end of year as well. Jesus Christ. I've got too many Xboxes. I've got 3 Xboxes in my room. I've got 360 that works, 360 that doesn't work, my Xbox One. And then my other Xbox One. Anyway. And I'm going to have another one at end of year. Got too many. Hey, listen, if you hate Brits, why are you here? I don't get it. Anyway, you're just wasting your own time, mate. At the same time, I don't get it, because it is a bit funny at the same time when people come in like that, because it's just like, what is the point? You get me? I don't see the point in it. They're just wasting their own time. And then everybody just starts laughing at them, saying, oh, I don't get why you do this, that, and other. Anyway, don't get me, it's not funny swinging low, but I just can't believe people do that. We hate Yanks. Hey, look, you know what I mean, though. You get some Americans online, like they'll be on games. I don't think it's a majority, though. There's some that are... It's the patriotic ones, and they're too patriotic. I don't know, it's hard to describe. They're condescending about it as well, and then they talk everybody down because they're not American, this, that, and other. They hear that you're English or whatever, and it's just... I don't know. They get Yanks a bad name, especially online. I've seen a few of them in my time, but Trump supporters... I don't necessarily think the Trump supporters. I just think they're a bit daft. You get all idiots on console gaming. We'll not make it political anyway. I don't really have an opinion on him anymore, to be honest. Somebody else want to drive this anyway, because then we can be interactive in chat. Interactive stream. Pull the Krieger out. I don't know. We'll have a recap of some cars at some point. I'd just rather go in the new ones, you know, while I'm doing these streams, just so people can come in and be like, oh, is this car new, etc. And I'll be like, oh, this is the car that came out previous week or whatever. Anyway, welcome if you've just joined us. Sorry if I missed your name and I missed your comment, but... Now, I get why some people hate British. I mean, there's plenty of knobheads over here, don't get me wrong. Anyway. I think a lot of people, they'll have an experience with one individual and they think rest of them are like that. Get plenty of Americans that come in stream that are alright. It's just odd one you bump into online. But there's people like that all around the world, so... I had one telling me... This went too long ago actually. I had one telling me because my cable it were a bit dodgy. And he were having a go at me saying, oh, you should get an American microphone. Like, you're being serious. He weren't even joking. And I'm like, mate, it's Turtle Beach, you idiot. Christ. He was saying buying cheap Chinese microphones or something. I'm like, mate. He weren't even joking there. That's when he swing. He was being deadly serious, man. Anyway. Who is this guy anyway? Some right nutters on Xbox. I've still not seen anything. He got beat up in that boxing fight, didn't he? And Eson Gibb. Mate, he was terrible. I always thought he would just chat shit, you know, just to further his career. Because he's the type of YouTuber that kind of dropped off. I mean, I can't really talk about dropping off because we never made it, but he dropped off. Watch Dogs 3 next month. I'll not be getting Watch Dogs 3. Football, I think you're on about proper football, but that reminds me of an American football thingy, weren't it? I don't get that. I seriously, I don't see attraction in that sport at all. It just seems like a more chaotic rugby with helmets. It's the best thing I can compare it to. Like, at least in rugby, it's more strategic and skillful, and less just running into each other. I do not have 1 million subs. I don't know. A lot of people don't get 1 million subs. Mouthy Woodworm is here. Mate, you don't want woodworm. You don't want woodworm. You don't want your furniture rotting away. I don't think I've ever played it. You know, American football. We used to do stuff like Aussie rules football. Aussie rules football were alright. Yeah, it's probably going to be the Drift Tampa. 12 burgers at half time. Christ, it's true though, isn't it? I can just see some yank doing that. It might be a bit stereotypical, but I don't see why they have that show. I don't get points in that. They love trying to pull viewers in to get more money anyway, Yanks. That's all it's for. What is it? MLS. MLS. Have you seen chanting at MLS? Have you seen chants at MLS? Jesus Christ. Anyway. King Chew's welcome, dude. Hey, some of our cars aren't too bad. I actually think the nicest looking cars in the world at the minute are McLarens. I've thought that for a while now. And I'm not just saying it because McLaren's British. Where's McLaren based now? McLaren, let me get this up. I forgot. I don't want to mess this up. Surrey. There we go. Surrey, so it's down south. American cars look great. You know my opinion on muscle cars. 19 likes, come get a pub 20. Got 39 people watching. Down the road from you. Lamborghini, nah man. Never been over fond of Lamborghinis. I've always, when it comes to Italian cars, I've always been more into Ferraris, but I don't know. I find being into, you know, like Ferraris and Lamborghinis, don't get me wrong. I can see why people would like them, but for me, it was just kind of, I don't know, a kid thing, I guess. I'm not Ferraris, I'm not really too interested. Not anymore. Ford GT40 Mark II. Let me just make sure that's what I think it is. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat here. Yeah, it is. You know, this car I used to use it a lot on one of, I think, I can't make my mind up what game it was. It were either one of early Forza games or one of the late Project Gotham racing games. That sort of era anyway, when I used to race that a lot. And I was always used to the other Ford GT, the one that came out, I can't say last decade anymore. One in 2000s. I think it was 2000s. So when I used that older one, it looked weird to me. I wasn't used to it. Anyway. The McLaren P1. Yeah, the McLaren P1's a nice looking car. I think they all are. They just make nice looking cars these days. Morris Minor. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't know, to me it is more of a kid's thing, innit, supercars, being into supercars. As I got older, I just not really too bothered. I still pay attention to what stuff's out there. Anyway, let's see what's happening with Tunables. I've not seen anything. Who's being toxic here anyway? Who's this? Oh, imagine my shot. Bloody hell, who says that now? Somebody says that. It's him. I'm not going to mention him because it's political, innit? Starting arguments. It's Paul from Sheffield. Boomer Paul from Sheffield. He'll not like it, I'm calling him a boomer. I don't know, people, well, he probably wouldn't care anyway. I've not seen anything on Tunables. I would take it meet with Boomer as well, like. Being legit. I don't even like that meme, it's terrible. I say that Boomer meme's got to be one of the worst things, like the worst memes I've seen. It's not even funny. Oh, you're from Leeds. You're not too far away then. Yeah, nothing's out just yet. I've not seen one of his videos in ages. I see him all the time. Is he on about Brexit anyway? Hey, saying that, we left the other week, didn't we? That was funny, that. You've died. Shit. Hang on. This is why my car's getting pounded. Oh, bloody hell, look at this. Where am I from? I'm not really going to say precisely on stream, but obviously Yorkshire. Right, well, my vehicle's been impounded again. I'm guessing something like that happened last week. What are you? I'm sorry, but what is he in? What is he in? The state of this vehicle. These merge glitches are getting out of hand. Oh my god, it's like I'm in a lobby full of people with ADHD. What's going on here? What is this? That's a joke, by the way. I've got to mention that because YouTube will strike me for saying stuff like that. Make that obvious. What I said before and were a joke. Anyway. Nah, they can strike you for saying stuff like that. Someone's got to report it. I think you need multiple reports and then they'll look into it. But because YouTube support these days ain't too great, it's not worth running the risk if anything does happen, you know what I mean? In case anything does happen, sorry. I have ADHD, can I have an invite? Hey people, I know we just messed about, but people can send me a message, I'll get you in session. Anyway, welcome if you just joined us. Tunables haven't updated yet, I don't believe. I think they're going to be coming out in about... What time is it in day? Tunables, I swear they normally refresh a certain time in game. Or around a certain time in game. So I think it's going to be about 20 minutes or so now. That's a rough guess. Don't count me on that, it's just a rough guess. But I don't think it's going to be the F1 cars. It's probably going to be the Drift Yosemite. Let's get this car back anyway. I've got cops on me again. Bloody hell. Mental this game. Oh, I'm ringing mechanic. Oh, muscle memory. Because my cars are always getting blown up. Yeah, we'll probably get them next week.
What's going on? I take it this isn't purely a social call.
What I want to know is,
you're in trouble.
I wonder,
no problem.
you know, because how they're doing these, well, with that post, and they were talking about how they were going to be bringing out them F1 cars. It sounded like they were going to make it like a mini DLC event or something, you know what I mean? So if you get what I'm saying, like it's an event in game and they'll have their own logos and stuff for it, like advertising it as if it's like a new DLC, like a mini DLC within a DLC, if you get me. We've already got content for it, so we don't have to download it, but I think that's what they might be doing, because they'll get more people coming back on game if they do that. I don't know, it's hard to explain. So if they do something like that, I wonder if they bring out the PR4 and the R88 together. That being said, to drag it out longer to get people coming back on multiple weeks, they'll bring them out in separate weeks. So I wonder if we'll get the vehicles back to back, or they'll bring out the R88, then go to Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and then go back to Legendary Motorsport for the PR4 anyway. Yeah, I do remember it. Yeah, I mean, they can do what they want out, it's Rockstar. Like I was saying, well, it's in my description, they've not really been following a certain pattern in bringing out vehicles this DLC. It's been a bit all over the place. I mean, recently, I guess you could say there's been a bit of a pattern, but in past DLCs it used to go from one website to the other, and so on and so on. Right, let's repair this. It's in the right state. Anyway. This is what happens when I'm reading chat at the same time. Everyone, I'm sorry, but you're taking mick now. I bet they're all laughing amongst themselves in a party. Are they in my party? It's not even my party. Can't even kick them. Look at them all.
Good to go.
You drama, how's it doing, dude? How's it going, dude? Sorry, I messed that up. How much more time until the new cars? Probably about 20 minutes or so. There's plenty of things I need to do in this game. They should have been doing a few things constantly, you know, like Benny's. I think they should have at least added a Benny's vehicle in every update. A lot of people enjoy customising the Benny's vehicles. That being said, we have been receiving more customisation on vehicles in just Los Santos Customs recently, so that kind of makes up for it. However, it is nice to get one of those upgradable vehicles, and you press upgrade, and it kind of slightly alters the car, or it drastically alters the car. You know, like the Elegy RH8 to the Elegy Retro. Some coffee. I'm not really a big coffee person. Saying that, I've never had any coffee, and I've never had any tea. There you go. There's something you didn't know about me. Anyway. Yeah, after I'm going to be looking forward to doing those, because we do races when new vehicles come out, so going to be interesting to see what they're like. Oh my god. Hey, you wish you had all that money, mate. I've just repaired this. Somebody remind me why I have these as moderators. Somebody remind me. He's a moderator. He's a moderator. He's a moderator. He's a moderator. I'm going to have to find a new session. Right, I'm not going to repair it again because I already know what's going to happen when I leave it. Leave Los Santos Customs. Yeah. I drink water, and if I have anything else, it's probably like Pepsi Max or something. I drink water to stay hydrated, but you know when you feel like really having a drink, and you're a bit thirsty, I think it's better to drink. Well, it's probably not better, but you get what I'm saying. It sorts thirst out better than water if you drink like Pepsi Max or something. Same goes for anything else that's a bit fizzy. But I mainly drink water. Bloody hell. Let me just check Twitter. I don't think anything will have happened. Hang on, I've lost hashtag GTA Online. I've been saying before in previous weeks, I think the Tunables update at a certain time in game. I've messed that up. In fact, they've just updated 54 seconds ago. Well, forget what I'm saying there. They update more often than not in an evening. That's in the lobby, that is. So I think the time is the same in every GTA lobby. I've not seen what's out though. Apparently they've updated twice on PC within the space of a second, so I don't know what's going on here. It might be one of those dodgy things going on. You know, where they're sorting something out on a certain platform. I mean that's a Chinese, well not Chinese, it's Japanese I think. We'll get a refresh. In fact, we'll have a look. Sometimes it refreshes in game straight away. Right, anyway, I need to change my title. If you don't know, the Drift Yosemite is now out in the game. So we've not got the F1 cars this week, unfortunately, because I know a lot of you guys wanted it. It would have been interesting to see what the F1 cars were like this week, or one of the F1 cars, but we've got the Drift Yosemite instead. Let me just quickly change my title. Bear with. We'll jump into a new session and buy the vehicle. You may recognise this vehicle, and that's because the Yosemite is already in the game. This is just a slightly more customisable version of it. Drift Yosemite. out now. Save. Right. Let me go back to my live stream so I can check chat. Sorry if I missed one of your comments there. What's going on here? Live in 7 minutes. But I've got 5 people waiting to watch my live stream apparently. What's going on here? I get diamonds. You're excited. You best be that excited when you're playing Roblox after me. Right, anyway. Oh, wrong website. Sorry, my bad. Here we go. 1.3 million. You know, I don't mind paying this much for a vehicle like this. You know, if it's got a lot of customization. That'll bite in white. Oh, that's full. Surely, bloody hell. I've already clicked that B1. Oh my god. I need to sell some of them. Office garage 1. Coming in clutch. Right. I need to sell some vehicles this week. It's got to happen. The podium cars are Grotti Furia. It's a bit weird. Anyway, if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content to come. YouTube purged some of my subscribers, by the way, recently. Only like 7, but if you want to get me back up to what I was on before, feel free to subscribe. It does help me out. That's if you want to see some more content like this in the future. Let me put passive mode on. Some knobhead blows us up. The Drift Yosemite is out. The car on the thumbnail and in the title. There you go, it's just popped up on screen. I mean, you saw it briefly. Hang on. There's a bit of a delay. I don't know, that's weird. My audio is about a second behind what's actually happening on the gameplay. So, on my screen it's just appeared now. Like, I've just loaded in. I bet there's a delay in me saying that. Yeah, there was. About a second. Oh well. It's not end at world. I don't know why that is. This must be Office Garage 1 as well. I think it's going to spawn in up here. Wow, I've not been up here in the longest time. Right, we're going to customise it right away. There it is. It's just been delivered. Right, let's have a look at the customisation for this then. Well, let's modify it. See what we've got this week.
What can we do to it?
The classy Drift Yosemite.
Now what do you need?
I like the regular Yosemite, so hopefully this is going to be alright. We'll fully upgrade everything. 12 different options. Let's have a look. Shall we make it look clean? I think we'll go with more of a clean build. So we'll go with that one. Rear bumpers. Yeah, we'll put that on. Engine. We'll upgrade it. Only one exhaust option. Bit weak there. Primary. Don't see why you'd put that on. Some weird options here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with a stock hood, you know. Let's quickly go through these. I don't think I'm going to put one on. Some American flag going on there. Respray. We'll come back to respray. We'll put that on. I think that's on the other Yosemite as well. Same with this. In fact, I'm going to put the secondary stuff on. I'm going to have to change some of the stuff then. I think a lot of this customization is from the other one, you know. What shall we do? I think I'm just going to leave that, you know. Yeah, I think that's... It's more or less the same as the other one, but it's just... It looks slightly different. I was hoping there was going to be a lot more customization, but... It's not the case. Oh, we can't even see that. Hang on, let me do this then. Then you can see inside of it, look. I think I'll go with secondary paint. But you get a load of different finishes inside of it. So if you don't want one of those top things on, you can change this. So we'll go with secondary paint. Wheels, I'm going to leave wheels because they look alright, you know. It's one thing I will do.
Good luck blowing those.
That's that. Right. It is the grill, I think, isn't it? Secondary grill and secondary colour hood that I need to put on, and then we can respray it. Right, let's have a look at this then. Primary colours. Colour shall we pick? No, cream. Cream's not been too bad lately. That looks alright, you know. I think we'll go with that. I've not even had a look through. We'll have a look through. I think this is one of those cars where a lot of the different colours will suit it. That doesn't look too bad. Reminds me of the crew colour a bit because of the lighting at the minute. You know, I think I might go with candy red on this. I've changed my mind. We'll have a look at secondary colours and then we'll change pearlescent. That kind of looked like the Christmas car meet car that we did. I think I'm just going to go with candy red. I know, in fact, now because I changed all this stuff, I might as well go with some two-tone type of thing. We'll make it grey. Make it more interesting. Then we'll go with ice white. There we go. We've finished. We'll have another quick look at the liveries. I don't think there's going to be a livery I'm going to put on. It doesn't look too bad, but the customization is more or less the same as the previous Yosemite that we had. I don't know when that car came out now, it's a few years back. But anyway.
Look after yourself.
Sorry I wasn't reading chat then, because now in my videos I'm gonna put my live reaction to the customization and me talking about it in those videos. So I was just doing that. But it does look alright. I do like the way this car looks. It's just, I was hoping there was going to be more customization because the other one already had a lot of customization. But from just having a quick look on there, customizing it, I think a lot of the things are more or less the same from the other one. There might be a few things that are slightly different. It's quite slow in a straight line. I don't think the other one's the fastest vehicle. It is drifty, Jesus Christ. I just wanted to drift like mad then. This is going to be a weird one. It's not too bad. It's a muscle car, so crashing into all sorts of things here. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a car for everybody. I don't mind the original Yosemite, but if you already own that one, I don't really see a point in buying this. Unless you want to drift. I mean, drifting ain't the greatest in GTA. But this is a bit of a drifty car. Don't know if you can notice on stream. It definitely feels like it's drifting a lot. I believe the podium car is the Grassy Fury, somebody said. Let me get Foxy Snaps up. I'll read you some more things that have happened. If I can, it's double cash and RP on all stunt races. And this week's podium car is the Furia. Right. Don't think I'm going to spend too long driving about. I think I'm going to get into some races. Because we're all in a separate lobby at the minute, I think. But there's people doing the merge glitch. Gonna have to wait for those people. Yeah, the drift tamper's terrible. The drift tamper's not too great. Right. I'm going to set up one of these races. In fact, now we'll give it another 2 minutes. We'll give everybody time to customise the vehicle. Guys, if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content to come. I think I'm just going to quickly tweet out my stream again. Letting people know that the vehicle is out, so if you want to come and have a look at the gameplay, you can do. If you're just joining us, I've only just customised this vehicle, so if you just want to rewind the stream a bit, have a look at the customization, you can do. Get my first impressions of it. Just give it a rewind. The new Drift Yosemite is out now. Hashtag GTA Online and hashtag YouTube. Right, sorry about this. I should have tweeted this out sooner. There we go, let me just refresh that, make sure it's been sent out properly. There we go, it has. No worries, dude. Right. I'll start these races now. Hopefully these races are going to be interesting. What's the muscle car one? We'll start off with this one, you know. I like doing this one. I think... Oh, let me host it. I think this is the best one that we do. I don't know why I start off with that other one all the time. I think it's because we normally do. Put it on clear. You know what we're going to do this week? We're turning off catch up and slipstream. It's going to be down to the more skillful drivers this race. So you best have fully upgraded your vehicles. If you are joining the races, please use the new vehicle, even if you don't own it. This race, if you don't own it, you might be a bit screwed using the stock version. How long am I streaming for? Probably a while yet. At least another hour or so. Turn on non-contact. Are we really sweating it? We're sweating this race, aren't we? Mario Kart free laps. Guys, if you just joined us, we're going to be doing some races in the Drift Yosemite. I think we might be full, dude, you know. There's 8 people in my party. Brittany, welcome. Yeah, there is a new car, the Drift Yosemite. If you've just joined us and you want to see the customization of that, feel free to rewind the stream. You'll see the gameplay and me customizing it and my first impressions. If you haven't done already and you are enjoying, I know I've said it a few times now, but it does help me out. Feel free to leave a like. And also subscribe for more content to come. Let's try and get 30 likes. Only 2 away. I sound like one of those Fortnite YouTubers now. Kappa. Anyway. Hey, you know YouTube has a Kappa emote? Type in Kappa in chat and then put a space and I think it automatically just turns it into a Kappa emote. Try it out if you don't believe me. Right, you ready? Do you want me to start it? Are the others not joining just yet? Fine. I'll start it. Impatience. Right, this is a skillful race. It changes it for... Watch. I'll tap it in. Right. Not this bloody shit again. There's the regular Yosemites. And this is a Drift Yosemite. I'm not too sure about anything that is on sale at the minute. We're just going to be doing some races. Right, this is non-contact, no catch-up, no slipstream. This is an MLG race this week. Jesus Christ, just wants to drift. My trigger's a bit dodgy, so that's my excuse. Let's get it in nice and early. It's a good job I've not got party chat on after saying that. But my trigger, I let go of the trigger, and it doesn't come up right away. So I'm still accelerating when I want to be slowing down. So it's a bit of a pain for me at the minute. Just in case you're wondering what is wrong. You see, he just wants to drift. It's probably not the best thing to be racing in at all. no matter what type of race you're doing. Look at him, he's sweating it up front. I've bloody gone on dirt. Slowed me down. But he's not talking it party or anything. But he's been practicing. Home stream, if you've just joined us, sorry, I'm not reading comments at the minute. We're doing an MLG race. Stuck it pretty well there. Like DC'd or something. Oh wow, look at that. I let go of my trigger, but it's just stuck in. Carried on going when I wanted to slow down, so I went a bit wide. I messed up that corner last time. I think he's hit that post, you know. I think he has, you know. The new vehicle is on Southern San Andreas San Andreas Super Autos. So I'm just trying to concentrate on this race at the same time here. You may recognise this vehicle, and that's because the Yosemite is already in the game, and it's been in the game for a few years now. This is just a slightly different version of it. So we've not really got a new card, because there's nothing really new to customise on it. That was weird then, going through that fence. Slow me down a bit as well. Oh, come on. It just wants to drift sometimes, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, it's got drift in the title of the car, but that's ridiculous what's just happened. That's ridiculous. I have never spun out like that in any other car. It wouldn't be as bad, you know, if it were proper drifting, you know, proper drifting in GTA, but drifting in GTA is terrible. So I don't see why they made this a thing. Ah, you don't respect roadblocks, bro. I'm gonna unmod you. Anyway, we've lost that because of that. Sliding out for no reason. Anyway, we'll do another race after. I don't see why I don't see why they made this car a thing. I don't get it. Interesting discounts this week. Where do you buy it from? Southern San Andreas Super Autos. If it's not there for you, try getting in a new session. The Yosemite's 2 years old. I thought the Yosemite, I don't know, I think the Yosemite's older than that. What has Elite done to this, by the way? Look at him straight in chat. Look at him. Why is he a moderator? Somebody remind me. Double cashing RP on stunt races, I think. Dislike. Car bloody spinning out for no reason. Right. Not having that. Ridiculous. That one. Do you want another MLG race? We'll have another MLG race if you want. We're starting up his own tournaments, GTA tournaments for racing. I bet that's a thing, you know. I've never seen anything on that though, but I bet that's a thing. Free laps again. Non-contact. Custom vehicles off. Put clouds on this time. Please use the new vehicles. If anybody's using an old vehicle and you're winners, I'm not counting it because I'm just going to judge it from everybody else using that vehicle. Using the new vehicle, sorry. Right, we'll wait a minute or so. Because Elite might be inviting some people as well. No one else has sent anything, it's just throwing me off because it says 26. Didn't say 26 before. Hey, you stream sniping? I'm surprised you're not verified on YouTube, you know. There you go, type in chat again. I don't know, I might have to start it soon if you're having difficulties joining because obviously I'm streaming at the same time. I need to keep gameplay flowing for people that are just watching. You know, I literally just did that before you commented. Alright, no worries, dude. Thanks for letting me know. You like the look of the Furia? The Furia is a bit terrible though. I don't really think it's any good myself. I think it's overpriced. Your game crashed. It's not like GTA to crash. Hey, let me come and spam in your chat. Emotes. Hammer and sickle. You ready? When chat loads. Where's emojis? It's being proper slow. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to have to leave it. I can't spam in your chat. Can you I don't know what's going on here. Oh, bloody hell. Not put customs on. Well, we're all at a level playing field. I don't know what happened there. I might have accidentally switched one of the settings. But I'm in the new vehicle anyway. It's just not customised, but we've got the crew colour on it. He's cheating. I'm not listening to you. He's cheating. Right. This is a fair race. We're doing skillful races from now on. MLG races. I've seen it here first. Okay. Is disqualified for using wrong car. Can get a bit hectic this track at some parts. Yeah, well, it's mainly that part. Could slide out. Just like that. Hey, if you want this crew colour, I've got a video on it on my channel, so if you want to go and watch that video, get the crew colour, you can do. Bloody hell. And there's also a crew that you can join as well. I need to message the guy that owns that crew as well. So I think he changed his password, so I can't change the colour anymore myself. Issy and RC races are double money. Thanks for letting us know, dude. Let's catch him back up. Cheating in wrong vehicle. Oh, not having it. He's purposely done this. Hey, you've got to wait at the finish line. You've got to come last. Rules are rules, bro. Yeah, stunt races are double money too. I think I've already covered that there. I just can't wait to play Roblox after this stream. Looking forward. Well, I've already spun that wheel today. I tried to get the Mark 1. You know, the Oppressor Mark 1. However, what did we get? We got discounts. Got discounts on Elitist Travel. Right, well, we didn't crash on that corner this lap. I didn't even hit that. I swear I rated it outside. I clipped into it outside and it's just, I don't know, that was weird. Okay, I'm cheating. Cheater. I don't know what happened to customs, by the way. I'll double check next time. I swear I never changed it though. It might be my bad. Might have accidentally pressed something I shouldn't have done. I can't remember. I don't think I switched it off intentionally though. So that had me defense. I tried to nail that corner and go around as quickly as I could. Might lose my place here. It's a fish man. I can't be having this. He's not even using right car as well. And he were behind me all that time. Seems to do well on that section, this vehicle, for whatever reason. I thought you were going to slide out then. Well, that could have gone really, really bad. Because I was paying attention to what he was doing behind me. Yeah, I don't really play this game much anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I had a bit of screen time, I'm not worried. I don't play the crew. That's that, it's kind of like an event in it and you get to win rewards or something. I used to watch Black Panther do it even though I've never played the crew. Well, I have, because they made it free, but it's not a game I'm interested in. Oh, this is cheating, this. Cheating. How am I supposed to overtake these? Alright, so I came first. I've not played NFS Eat. I've not played an NFS game, one of the new ones, in the longest time. I played Need for Speed 2015. But I don't own it, and I played the beta and that were it, I think. What are you doing here, by the way? Yeah, I'll invite you again. Fishman's Army, what have I seen? Fishman's Army. You didn't even finish a lap. Which one are we doing? Lucky Dip, I guess. Hopefully can do muscle cars. Wow. I can only do supers. I don't like how it does that at all. We'll quickly get this race out of the way. We'll quickly get it out of the way. I need to remove you lot as moderators. Hey, don't be surprised when you see your name's not blue next week. Now let's just start it. Some randoms. Hopefully we can get back at muscle cars afterwards. If you've just joined us trying to look for that for some gameplay on the new Drift Yosemite, rewind the stream. I think it's about half an hour or so since I customised it now. Maybe knocking on 40 minutes or so. Don't threaten you. Right, try and get this out of the way quickly. I pressed the Krieger, did you see that? No. This game's tragic. How am I supposed to win in this? I don't even think this is mine. How did you get away with that then? All I'm saying is, if I were in Krieger, I can't believe it's done that. Well, I can, because it's happened before plenty of times. But it's getting annoying now. It should tell you what class of vehicles you're allowed to use before you vote for it. I don't even see why this is just restricted to supercars. Anyway, if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content to come. Really does help me out. Next week, the F1 cars are probably going to be coming out. Oh, well, not F1 cars, but have I crashed like that? Barely hit it. Anyway, the Ocelot R88 is probably going to be the car that's going to come out next, or the one that's most likely, which is the first F1 car out of the two that we're going to be getting this DLC. Never had an F1 car or an open wheeler like that in the game before, so that's one to definitely keep an eye on. We will get back in the Drift Yosemite after we finish this race. Hopefully we do anyway. It's a shame, this race. Anyway, what else were we going to mention? I'll probably be streaming it next week. I'll update you guys on Twitter. So if you want to see me stream using the F1 cars, customising the F1 cars, you know what to do. I did everything I normally do. Anyway. Welcome anyway, Bearix. I swear I've said anyway about 50 times at last minute. Moving on. I've not seen anything else about GTA on Twitter or anything, any news. No, 6 ain't too bad. To say we're in that adder. It's not even been upgraded. It's not too bad. Nah, you're never going to get to drive this new car. Dislike. Not having that. Right, which one can we do? Are we doing this again but in customs? If we're doing this again, I'm just going to leave it. We're going to do it in contacts and stuff like that. Just how we used to it with catch up on and stuff like that. At least we get to use a U vehicle again. At least we know this race. You can do it in muscle cars. So you're going to be able to get to use the new car. Don't worry. Customs as well. Turn off MLG rules. Turn off traffic. Oh. Christ's sake, man. I'll start a new one. I'll even start up dipping in for you. I'll invite everybody back. That's ridiculous though, that. I can't believe that. It should just... I'm the host. Oh, I never even found that setting to stay as host either. I couldn't find it. The Drift Yosemite is now available. Podium vehicles, Furia, double cash and RP on Hot Ring Circuit, RC Bandito races, ET Classic races, Stunt races, RC Time Trial, and Business Battles. 35% off office garages, nightclub garages, Old Dynasty 8 garages, arena garages, MOC personal vehicle storage, casino penthouse garage, arcade garage. Let me just quickly start up this race. Races. And the arcade garage. Did I say arcade garage twice? I don't know. Right, same race. Just for you. 40% off the GP1, the ETR1, the GB200, Hot Ring Sabre, the Omnis. 35% off the Divesti 8, S80RR, RE7B. He's thrown me in another bloody... This guy's got muscles. He's got muscle cars. Join quick. The RE7B, Frax Italy GTO. 40% off vehicle liveries, brakes, engines, transmission, suspension. Premium races taking off. Time trial is Del Perro Pier. And the RC time trial is Davis Quartz. Or Davis Quartz, sorry. Nightmare doing these races today, you know. I really need to get a playlist sorted out. I think that will be my target to do on this game this week. Anyway. I tried looking for that. I've not found it. Right, here we go, finally. Back in it. I'll have a look. I'll screenshot that, and I'll have a look in a bit. There we go. Screenshots today. I'll invite you after. Guys, if anybody wants to join, we might be full though. Send me a message. It gets put in message requests, but I'll see it. Just let me know in chat. Alright, in a bit, Liam P. Christ. Oh my god. What were that? The state of his car in front, he's absolutely riced that. Jesus Christ, I think this is going to be one toxic lobby. Fishman's left. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Okay, I'll see you in a bit then. I'll just crash reading chat. Oh, he's a bit desync, isn't he? But he's Australian. Oh, bloody hell, I can't even get going again. Everyone just keeps crashing, even Revoker's overtaken me. That's not a sight you see often. It's only driving off Ender Mount Chiliad. We do races. Yeah, it drifts a bit too much. Just at times it just drifts when it wants. I don't know, it's weird. I don't see why they made a car like this. Because you can't even drift properly in GTA. What, the new car? It's a declassed drift Tampa, not Tampa. Sorry, that's muscle memory kicking in. The declassed drift Yosemite. The Yosemite is already a vehicle in the game, but this is kind of just like a second variant of it. It's got a wide body on it. Customization is more or less the same. I think there might be a few things different on it. Some things that you can't do on this one that you can do on the other, and vice versa. So just keep an eye out for stuff like that. But it's more or less the same vehicle, I think. Apart from it drifts a bit more. There's a car there like that, messing up that corner. Revoker's in 8th. I rammed him off and now he's in 8th. Oh, thanks for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to get away from these, so I'm not talking much. Catch-up's on, innit? Lobby's full of randoms. Rockstar GTA Gaming, welcome. Yeah, it's a Yosemite, the Drift Yosemite. I swear that front bumper's clipping Fruit Road. It is. Weird that. Yeah, I mean, it's not really too interesting. I've just been on about the customization is more or less the same as the previous one as well. Not really added too much to it. And I think they've taken a few things away. From what I noticed, a lot of the things that you could do to it were on the other one anyway. It's not even that great of a vehicle, I'll be completely honest. That looks like a proper Hot Wheels car though now, that. Big time. What has this guy done to that? What has he done? What is that livery? Nice, it's a muscle car. Everyone's off this week. But they've all found a new streamer to watch. Roblox streamers. Best lap time as well, 2 minutes 49. Who's in party? I think you can do muscle cars on this. I'm not leader. I hope it puts muscle cars on again. I hope it's a muscle car fanatic, please. Because I'm not restarting. I'm not restarting lobbies again because it's a nightmare. You know, let me know what you think about Point Party chat audio on, because I know a lot of you guys. I don't know. I feel as if a lot of you don't really like it on. So let me know, because normally I do a few races, you know, with party audio on before I go off. Let me know your opinions on that, because a few people end up leaving. I will invite everyone. You might be able to join me, you know. I don't know what's going on here. Well, Familiar sight, this, isn't it? I've not seen any new GTA news. I think I've gone through everything. No idea what's happening. The game still is awful at times. Oh, it's full. I thought you said awful. Never mind. Sorry, that's me being an idiot. Sorry. It is awful though at times. Why does it even do that? I don't get it. You'd think Rockstar would think about them things, you know. If you had 16 people in your lobby, in fact we didn't have 16 but we had 10, but let's say we had 16. If you had 16 people in your lobby, why does it let you vote for a race where you can only have 8 people in? I don't get it. I think I've read that stuff out, dude. I think I've read it out. Anyway. I'll not be going live on Mixer this week. Unless you want me to. If anybody wants to watch on Mixer, let me know. And I'll stream it on Mixer after I finish the stream. Just to let you know, Mixer streams are normally a lot more laid back. I'm normally editing the video at the same time. You just get to see what I'm kind of doing behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Anyway, welcome stream, dude. Appreciate it for joining. The new one isn't too great. I'm gonna have to restart the game here. That's a right pain. Your Rockstar just needs to sort the game out. Not sure how much longer I'll be streaming for. It's not really the most interesting thing. Bloody hell. Love loading screens. I hope we don't have a problem like this, you know, when the F1 cars come out. Because that's going to be interesting, the F1 cars. Australia ready for post-Brexit trade deal talks as soon as possible. I hope Revoker's not in charge. And Fishman. I think everybody's aware of that. I didn't mention it there this stream. Well, I mentioned it earlier on, but not really talked about it too much. But I think everybody's aware of that cash that's been given out. I'm pretty sure all of you should have had it by now. You know, your first 1 million. If you play again this week, you'll get another one, so keep an eye out for that later on in the week. These loading screens, I'm telling you. It's just not my day. Just not my day. Oh yeah, it's not a car made to wheel it all. Ah, this is ridiculous. Even when it does take a bit longer, you know, when you go straight into online, because that's a load game. Oh, here we go, finally. That's a load game. Finish your session. Right, anyway, it's night time, so we can hardly see this thing now. And welcome stream if you just joined us. Let me just take this to a better place. Might be alright up here. It's a bit dark, but... let's just park it up. You should be able to see it. So if you've not seen this vehicle before, there is already another vehicle in the game that looks similar to it, and that's because it's the first variant of it, the Yosemite. I'm just going through this again for people that might have just tuned in. So this is the second variant now. This is the Drift Yosemite. It drifts a bit more, but I think the performance, it feels slightly worse, you know. I think it is slightly worse than the original one. But looks wise, it's more or less identical. Got a different HUD going on and bit of a wide body. Looks a bit more like a drift car, like your more generic drift build, if you get what I mean. Whereas the other one's a bit cleaner. Like they're both slam like this. I think the other one looks a tiny bit cleaner. You know, to be completely honest, I think I prefer the other one altogether. I was hoping there were going to be more customization to this. However, it did fall short on the customization. It's basically the same as the other one. There might be a few things that you can do to this that you can't do on the other. And I think there's some things that you can do on the other that you can't do to this. So, kind of goes both ways. The liveries as well. I wasn't really impressed by any of the liveries. I think they're fairly standard. All things that we've already seen before in the game. I'm not on PlayStation, dude. I'm on Xbox. I've got any recent captures. We'll have a look. Human fall flat. That's a thumbnail image from last week that I took. Anyway, I don't know what's happening now. On Borderlands. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing any races. What do you guys want to see? Let me know in chat. I've not seen anything else on Twitter, by the way. How much is it? I think it's 1.3 million. Yeah, normally I don't mind spending 1.3 million or around that sort of price mark. There it is. Trade price, it's 981,000. Reality, it's 1,308,000. But I don't mind spending that much money on a vehicle if there's going to be a lot of customization to it. It wouldn't be as bad if this was the first Yosemite in the game, but because I'd already customized the other one, and I've customized the other one multiple times because I actually enjoy that that vehicle. We did it for the Christmas car, mate, in 2019, so I've done it fairly recently, and all the customization, it's way too similar to the other one. So there's nothing really new. It just looks slightly different. It's like it's just had a body kit extension on it. That's what it's like. So I wouldn't really recommend buying it, and I'm not really too impressed with it. Because like I was saying, if the car's got a lot of customization on, I know we're opening it, we're going to have a lot of customization to it, but it's all fairly the same. It has got a fair bit to it, but it's all the same old, like I was saying. I don't mind spending that much money. You know, with the Sultan, the Karin Sultan Classic, 1.7 million. To be honest, I know it is expensive, but I've not regretted buying that car. It's one of my favourite cars because I like customising cars, and I just like cars like that in general. But if a vehicle has a ton of customization on, no matter what it is, it's nice to look at. Nice to go through and customise it. So I don't really mind spending that amount of money. It's took a while for me to get to that point. I used to just look at price points of cars. I think bloody hell they're expensive. But got a different outlook on things now. I've already done my casino spin. I tried to get the Presto Mark 1 before it disappeared. I don't want the Furia. The Furia ain't too great. I don't really like it. You've invited me to a lobby. We'll join it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I don't think there's really much left to cover. I think I've been through pretty much everything today. Let me know. Let me know what you want to see in chat. Oh, what's happened there? I went to press B off the phone and then... Send me another invite. Send me another. We'll have a car meet again, I guess. This can be the last thing. Group photo. Mate, you love your group photos. So... Oh, it's not putting me in there. If you message O Revoker, he might be able to get you in. I'm not in his session, I'm trying to join it. Hopefully it puts me in. I don't know what's going on here. Just playing up today. And by the way, guys, I will be uploading a video of the customization of the car and maybe a race highlight afterwards. It depends if the render has any issues. I'm sick of GTA today. I really am. It's just not going our way, is it? If you are enjoying, I know we're having a bit of a tough time here, but if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like. And if this is the sort of content you want to see in future, feel free to subscribe. I will be covering the Tunables next week. I'll not assume it's the F1 cars, but it's most likely going to be the F1 cars. So keep an eye out for that next week. The Ocelot R88, I believe the first one's going to be. Going to be interesting doing the new races in those vehicles. Mate, this is ridiculous this today, man. Right, well, let's put us back in the session. Send me another invite. I need another. Gotta love technical difficulties. There's a new car, by the way. It's not wanting to join. Somebody else invite me if they're in that session. It's annoying when it's like this. Who has problems like this in GTA? I bet everybody does. They need to fix stuff like this. I've been saying it for the longest time, but I don't think they ever will. Elite invited me. See if we can get in. I don't think we're going to be able to. No, I don't think we're going to be able to. In that case, I think we're going to leave it there this week. Let me just park up. We'll have a quick recap before I go off. Stick around because I'll send you to somebody else's stream as well if you want to carry on watching GTA content. But this is the car we got today. Yeah, I've just been saying we've had a Yosemite in the past, the Yosemite version 1. This is a drift variant of it. But the old Yosemite, it looks fairly similar but without the wide body, and some of the parts are a bit different. Let me just make sure I've got passing mode on before I get absolutely annihilated. But yeah, this is a new vehicle. Performance wise, apparently it's not as good as the previous Yosemite, which I can believe because it did feel a bit slow. Customization's basically the same as the other one as well. I'll have a look at that at some point, you know. I'll have a look at that. I've got the screenshot anyway, so thanks for putting it in chat. But yeah, this is, I wouldn't really say this is one to buy at all, this vehicle. Unless you really like it. I was hoping there was going to be a lot of customization on it. There is a fair bit, but it's the same as the other Yosemite. I don't think that's on, to be honest. Anyway, it's a shame we couldn't have that car meet, that little Yosemite meet. He's just come up and took a photo of my car, and he's taking back off, I think. It's a shame we couldn't have that little car meet. But you know how the game is. It doesn't want to work half the time. You can't join lobbies. I don't know, it's nothing to do with my connection either. Never have any issues on any other games. Anyway, we'll redirect you. If you want to carry on watching YouTube and watching somebody stream, go watch Elite. I'll unmute the party, and if he's playing party audio on, you might be able to hear me still. So there you go. Follow me on Twitter for updates, guys. The Mixer's down below. I'll probably not be streaming on Mixer, but check out my links down below in the description of this live stream. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, you stay updated. Feel free to leave a like if you haven't done already. Feel free to subscribe. This is a new car that you can see on screen. I'm just ending my stream though, dude. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'll keep you guys updated with what's going to be happening on Twitter and also update the community section. But yeah, until next time, goodbye. I nearly forgot to record my gameplay. You guys.